Hi guys, hope you guys are doing great. Today's video is about recently I posted one of the blog in the SAP community. I used to say my experience, what the sequences behind this blog. You can check in SAP community of my profile, which I will post the link in below. You can check it out after watching the video. Title is of how I get engaged daily towards SAP community. Basically, while we are working in the SAP field, what are the module which you're working with any whatever the organization it might be. You might be starting your journey as a learner, what the innovate the technology inspires you. So you start building your career into that module and working on daily activities like functionally or else technically or else learning of any conceptual things related to that module. You always learn what are the things which you come across the your project or else in our learning path or else your beginning of your career in the SAP modules. This is the way you to follow things every day. But so many things are going to need to be performed after learning of those all those things. That's the another scenario. But what are the things you are learning in the SAP community or else in your module related stuff? What are the concepts, either be technically or else functionally? You must contribute those things which you come across to the society, like who the new learners are there. So it will be like much responsible person so that you're sharing your knowledge to the another member, another community, or else who are the joining or entering into the SAP world. So in that case, I have to follow. It's almost like 1.5 year. I started my journey in SAP world. I I worked as an junior consultant as of now. It's almost like 1.5 year. I used to share my journey, till now what the things like which I came across all over this 1.5 year. I used to share the things in the SAP community. In SAP community, there are so many such things different groups are there, different posts. You can write the blog posts. You can join the groups and discuss the thoughts you have, or else anybody having any queries, you can answer those things. So many things you can do in the SAP community. It's all about sharing your experience of knowledge. What are the things you're following in the either in the project or else in the beginning of your SAP career stage in the module which you're learning. It's all about experiences which come across in yourself. The same thing to narrate the if anyone else are coming into the SAP world, just you're sharing your knowledge to them. It's the as SAP community is the platform where you can transfer your knowledge. What are the problems you face? What are the things you came across? What are the solutions you find while you're solving the problem? It's all about the things which you're performing and the SAP community or SAP community world. So let's talk about the what the blog which I have written. It's the blog thing like I used to spend much time in the SAP community per a day. It's almost up to 30 to 40 minutes all around. I used to take part of SAP community. It's all about the sharing platform, right? First thing is the SAP community tab. If I go to the tab, this is the community post home page where I will see the can see the topics, everything, and can go to the topic. You can see the all those things like tutorials, everything. What are the things happening in the SAP world? What are the solutions they are providing to the business all over present here? You can refer this with your suppose if you're in your company, suppose they said like topic, you can just come with your topic section. You can set your topic and you can find the information regarding your topic what they said. It's the one way of first thing you need to do in the SAP community. And there are several topics which you're familiar with. You can go if you go to the several topics section, which is of second one I came across. You can see several topics. It's not about like only one module. It's related to all the SAP products. All SAP products will be available in this topic section, where you can see the topics and you can learn the topic and you whatever the roadmap or else any procedure you want to see. Everything will be found over in each and every topic. Actually, I used to mostly work on the master data governance module. I used to contribute if I aware of the topic or else. If you go to the topic, resources will be found in the first section. If you go to the topic page and community, coming to community content, if they are facing any issue or else they are not able to find a solution, you can give the hints to them or else you can, if you know the solution, you can provide the solution as well. You will receive points as well if their solution they satisfied. These are things I used to, to do and more for focus on my module is like SAP Master Data Governance is my most first thing priority of the module I have to prepare. And coming to the ABAP development, and second thing is like it like ABAP. ABAP, I was aware of some such topics. If the topics are relevant to me, I have to contribute to the community. I have to perform that ABAP development platform. It's much later like SAP coding platform where it will be like it's not like a Java or else Python. It will be like that, but not the same thing. It get involved. It's a total different scenario. We will mostly work on the tables or else as SAP is total constructed on the tables. By using those tables, we have to write the code or else it has several cases and several categories are there to write the web coding part. It's all about your interest of involving in the module. And coming to business application studio, the third one, uh, it's concerned a business application studio, and it's one of the instance in the PTP business technology platform where you to run the cloud applications like SAP UEFI and you to run the SAP applications. This is the main scenario which you have got integrated with the SAP system and the on-premise system and cloud connector. Cloud connector is the bridge between the PTP and SAP on-premise system. As we worked on these things, we are aware of that like SAP Business Application Studio and BTP platform. We have to see all those things in the business technology platform. In the case of Business Application Studio, we have some built some basic stuff like in the EGT level to medium level in the SAP Wi-Fi. We have worked on several web pages and several forms which we got to use in the daily life. We have built the several web pages and many things we came across in the SAP UI5. In the meanwhile, our data services, Northwind services, and whatever the UI part which you are saying in the daily application, web applications, and backend applications we worked on. It's all about connectivity and developing of applications SAP UI5. This is the main one of the stuff thing we came across this journey within the often 1.5 years, which we worked on almost like 1.5 months. Coming to next topic is like ABAP Git. ABAP Git is basically version control system. As a developer, if anyone of you is using that like a GitHub profile, they will come to know very easily. Just to keep it simple, we can say like maintenance of code, tracking of code, or else what are the development objects you are making in the SAP. You can just keep them like a disk and you can import and export the things if the time of system gets refreshed or else any things you pay out of the development things which you want to backup. It's like a backup things which you can store in the ABAP by using ABAP kit. You can store all your developments and what are the objects you're framing either be functionally or as technically. There are several learning groups where so many developers and consultants will be there in the group. We can guide the people which who are the facing difficulty if you know, or else you can ask your doubts as well, so that whatever whoever the experienced developers or consultants will might help you, where you can play around like things which you have doubt, or else you can the guidance like you can be a guide to the many people which they don't know, or else what are the things you have doubts you can see ask over this related to the landing journey, or else you want to start anything in the new module, or you want to start your career in the SAP world. Career corner. And career corner, coming to career corner, like most of the time students who are coming to the intern, most of them get involved in that group, or else they are starting with the SAP community website also, they will be most of hanging over there. As working on their experience, they will get very familiar, so they will to help the who are the newly entering into the SAP community, or else any new interns who are coming into this website, they will join as they join. So we will be like a guide, or else we will just say that like what are the information you know, or else any track path you want to describe. We'll be hanging out there. This is the main path of learning groups and career corner. Coming to groups, there are several groups out there in the SAP community profile. Once you get login, you will come to know what are the several groups out there. It depends on the location, and as a fresher, you can what can do. It's on a group and location based group. There are several groups over there. If you see the several groups, you can see over here. Location groups, interest groups, and activity and influencers and feedback groups. What are the groups you're having? Like it contains several subgroups as well. By according to your experience, you can join the group and have a discussion over there, and might be one of the leading influencer, or you'll be a good consultant. It shows that something guidance will be given to the many new people. Ajay, I used to take part of events in the community, where the location-based groups. I was part of the Hyderabad community, SIT Hyderabad. It's all about transforming together, connecting of consultants or any many other product developers and many more leaders across the India. Used to come from several states as well. As recently, I attended the two Hyderabad SID events. You can check the LinkedIn posts as well. It's all about collaborating the people and collaborating the developers all around the developers, consultants, product managers as well. And we can see many more influencers of the SAP were coming from the SAP labs of Bangalore. And meanwhile, while experienced people are of building many things in SAP, you to take the knowledge, and we can connect to them what we can take the suggestions from them, how you can improve yourself as well. It's a great event will be connected by the SIT. It's SIT is nothing but SAP inside track, transforming of SAP solutions and connecting of people all together in the location which you faced. As I was part of the Hyderabad location, I used to take part of it. You can join that group as well. You will see the updates and everything. And one more thing is that SAP developers YouTube channel I used to follow, like they used to release the updates by weekly wise, or else for 3 days. They used to keep tutorials as well in the YouTube channel. It will be very helpful for everyone who are beginners, or else you can refer the things in the having to edit, working on daily to daily activities. You can refer those things like a handbook. There are many things out there like what are the documents you can see, or else in the SAP official documentation website. There are many things as well. These are things you have to follow, and the SAP help portal will be more helpful if you are new to the any module, or else any new requirement came to the cross. One of the best site for the practical learning, which you're studying your modules, or else any new thing which you came across in the SAP. Just go to the learning.sap.com. You'll find many things with a screenshot where you can perform step-by-step process. SAP team has perfectly designed with the step-by-step screenshots they had made very well. What are the topics it might be from? It will be shown in the form of basic to advanced. It perfectly with the screenshot they attached in the website. Last not but least, courses. As many developers and consultants will not stick to the one module, they always exploring what are the things which shows the business solution to the clients, so that it will be get while you are learning, it will get different varies in the module, like different modules where they will be working. They always thought of like what are the modules can integrate which you already know the module. They always used to learn and integrate the new module to their module. So they used to always check the OpenSAP courses with the release, and they will do learning certification as well in OpenSAP, and used to implement their solutions in the practical. Why? Because as OpenSAP provides some practical session as well. If the course is in the limited time, if you out of limited time, you will miss the practical sessions and certification. Even though you can pay as well if you want willing to write, or else willing to get the practicals. But even after the course releases, they will be giving the specific time. In that specific time, practicals will be given, free of certification will be given. If not, there will be you can go with the payment mode if you miss the course in the timeline. This is all about OpenSAP. It's all about my journey towards SAP community, and still making more of it to keep on exploring the things, and daily life or being engaged in developers and the developer and consultant, or else any developers tools. You always keep on things exploring. We will get to know many things from the community. You should need to spending more time. Not only he'll help you the only learning part, but in the meantime you will get many things from the people with while they're posting, or else any questions they are asking. You'll be there like a problem solver, or else you'll come to know many things if you find some any unique question. Other what are the others doing? Will come to know, and you'll realize the these are things are also there. We need to come to know, and things need to be implemented technically or else functionally. It's all about the journey towards SAP community. Must always keep on contributing and learning things from the community and contributing things from the community. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, say, comment, and subscribe. Keep on update, and what are the problem or else facing, or else let me know in the comment section. Will help you out definitely. It might be delay, but definitely I will going to help you. Thank you.